Wow. I feel like if I stay like this, I don't need anything else in the world.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. This is coming home.
My question is, I am finding like a difficult to when the conceptual me is taking over and I'm doing things or thinking things on its own. And then I realized that, oh, this is not me. This is a lie. This is a conceptual. That's not my real me. I want to go back to my being, to my real me. And I've been practicing Vipassana for many, many years. So I am going back to the breathing, but I'm not sure if that's the proper way or is my still my conceptual me doing stuff. Because I don't know how to do the like or how to switch from the conceptual me that is taking over and thinking and thinking and thinking. And when I realize I am in that stream of thoughts, how can I go back and stop and I change the channel to say it that way? So I can go to my peaceful. When I get it, I feel the peace and I feel like, okay, everything is different. And I can go to that state of peace. But it's very difficult to do that once I am engaged in all those thoughts. What do you recommend? What should I do? What is the best way to do it?
You're absolutely right that it's much more difficult to recognize this presence that's here once there's identification with the conceptual self, especially if the system's triggered, because then it becomes very intense. There's unprocessed emotions and energies in the body all activated, and they're producing thoughts that can be very intense and very believable. So in order to not get sucked into identification with that movement, actually intense presence is required. And if there's not intense presence, there's nothing you can do about it. The force of the unconsciousness will pull you into identification. And that's okay.
That is suffering.
Yes, but the suffering becomes your teacher. So the suffering then is good, because if there was no suffering, you would stay identified. The suffering causes you to inquire, oh, who am I? What's happened here? And in that inquiry, you are free from it because you remember. And you said that sometimes you recognize, oh, I got caught up in thoughts. Now, the moment you recognize it, you're already free from it. But what happens is you're free from it, and then the spiritual conceptual me wants to get involved. It says, oh, what do I have to do now? I need to follow my breath. I need to do Vipassana practice. How do I? But you're already there. So it's like trying to fix a problem that doesn't need fixing.
Oh.
Because you already recognize that you're identified, you see? You're already free.
So what to do? Nothing? When I realize that, I want to stay there. But it's like a struggle, and sometimes I get back to the struggle, and sometimes
you want to stay there, but what happens is the thought comes from the spiritual me that then wants to figure out, how do I stay here? And when you identify with that one instead of the other one that's got all the problems, you're back into a different identification, but still identification in the conceptual self.
Exactly.
You see? So it's true that you have to do nothing. And what does that mean, actually, to do nothing? It means it's a way to focus your attention where the attention is open as the aware witness. So it's a non-doing. There's nothing to do, but you're very present with that. So it's not like a collapse into unconsciousness of like zoning out, oh, I'm doing nothing. There's an intense alertness, and it can be helpful to ask, oh, am I aware of the breath? Okay, so, but you're not doing the breathing, you're including the breathing. You're consciously aware of it. The body is breathing, and you're including it.
You mean to become aware of the breathing?
Yes.
Oh.
So you're not doing the breathing, you're aware that the body is breathing. That brings you more present.
Being aware that the body is breathing. Oh.
Yes. And then you can ask yourself, is my attention fully present in the body? Am I aware of the body as alive sensations? Can you feel that now?
Yes, I feel right now. I automatically start like scanning the same way I do when I'm doing vipassana meditation. I started
Yes.
checking the from head to toe to my
Yes.
body right
Yes.
now.
Yes. Okay, so now don't give any effort to doing anything. Just stop. And now open the eyes, but keep the attention like this. And now I'm going to ask you to speak, but keep your attention like this. So you're fully present, including the body, without any effort. And tell me what your experience is in this moment.
I'm kind of afraid of losing it.
Yes.
Wow. First time feeling this. Yeah. I think I can keep it now that
Yes.
I'm doing it. I never done it before.
Well, your system might forget because it's new. It's just a matter of knowing how to focus the attention in the correct way. If your system forgets, it's okay, because you know it now, and you can always come back here. So it's not a problem if forgetting happens. It's just a practice of focusing the attention like this until it becomes your natural, effortless way of being, which it actually is. This is the natural way, but we practice for a long time focusing our attention in an unnatural way, which created a bad habit. So the habit breaks when you give intention to consciously rest your attention like this.
I can hear my breathing louder than before.
Yes.
Like I am opening to another dimension, another world.
Yes, that's it. You just stay here like this. Whatever happens will happen by itself. You don't do it, you see? It's effortless. It's a letting go, it's allowing, and that dimension opens up to you. Can you describe it?
I see like a lot of light around me. Even your image in the screen, I see light around you. I feel like I am in a place where there is echo, like emptiness, like peace, like
Yes.
like there is nothing to. Wow, amazing.
Mm.
Thank you.
You're
Wow,
very welcome.
wow. I feel like if I stay like this, I don't need anything else in the world. I don't need
Exactly.
nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. This is coming home.
Yes, I've been praying for this, to have this, not to lose it. But now I know, even if I lose it, it will be temporarily and it will come back, right?
Yes. Yes. You can't lose it. It's always here.
Oh, only the awareness is the thing that we get distracted, and
The
then we go back.
attention, yeah, the attention shifts and focuses in a different way. It's like it narrows in, or it's like if you have a sun and you were to put a black cloth over the sun's still there, and you take the cloth away, it's still shining the same, you see? It's like this.
It's always there. Oh,
If you
wow,
recognize that it's been veiled, you'll notice that it feels different. It will feel like separation and suffering, not this peace. And it's good if you feel that, because that reminds you how to focus your attention like this, and now you know it.
wow, amazing. Wow, thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. Lovely to meet you.